See, there was an experiment many years ago called the double slit experiment. And the double slit experiment involved two very, very narrow slits. Behind that slit was a photographic plate. In front was a device, a photon gun. Photons are light. And so what they did is, when they turned the photon device on and let it run, after it ran, you would have an interference pattern on the photoelectric plate. So behind the two slits would still be dark, because what would happen is the light working as waves would interfere and cause this nice little pattern, waves. Now what they wanted to do is they wanted to observe it and see what's going on. So they did a measuring device. So measurement is an extension of observation. Well, they were shocked, because what happened is, same photon gun, same double slits, same photographic plate, they let it run, no interference pattern. The light became particles and made two bands of light right behind the slits. Nothing had changed, except reality was being observed. Reality was being observed. Well, you can imagine the skeptical scientists that went nuts, and they came up with everything they could, including there must be hidden variables, there must be limitations of what we're able to perceive. And the double slit experiment was first conducted in 1910. And through the years, as recently as 2016, again and again and again, every criticism of what was going on has been disproved. The most recent, which happened very recently, was, well, so these New Age physicists are trying to tell us that we create reality. Actually, we co-create reality, right? So we co-create reality. Well, that can't be right. So here's what we're going to do to prove them wrong. We are going to set up the experiment. There's the double slits. There's the photon device, right? And we're going to put our observation, our measurement device, past the double slits, but in front of the photographic plate. Right? What were they thinking? Well, so if we do that, surely the photons must go through the double slits as waves, just like we've always gotten when we didn't observe, right? And then, so if we do that, and then we're measuring after the light went through the double slits, we're going to get an interference pattern proving that observation is irrelevant. Anybody want to guess what happened? So, they turned it on. Particles. Particles. Now wait a minute. There was no observation until after the light went through the double slits. What did that mean? Retrocausation. The observation cause created a back history. You see, we're taught that the past is in the past and the future hasn't happened yet, and that's totally untrue. It all exists now. It's dimensionalized now. So if I change something in the future, it's going to change the past. All right? And in Jane Roberts' book, the Education of Oversoul 7, they speak about that. So now someone's in the past, and in the future. So in the future, say, they discover an artifact. It's a stone, all right? And if someone in the future marks that stone, which in the past, it'll then appear in the future. But it doesn't appear into the future until it happens in the past, all happening now. So that double slit experiment was very disturbing. It was not only to demonstrate that observation co-creates reality, but that it alters the past. It alters the past. science's conception of matter.